All right, gang, the 52-week movie challenge keeps rolling along. This week, 28, is a movie that contains an underwater creature. That's right, those underwater creature features. I love those things. Back in the late 80s, early 90s, there was sort of like a slew of them that came out. You had like The Abyss, Deep Star 6, Leviathan, Deep Rising, things like that. So I wanted to focus on one of those. My personal favorite, because of pace and creature effects and all that, is Underwater with Kristen Stewart, so I'm going to highly recommend that one. But because I've seen that one more recently, I leaned back on, that's right, Leviathan. I went ahead and chose the Peter Weller one, Leviathan. I wanted to watch one with a little bit more of a horror slant to it, which is why I didn't pick The Abyss, which is, of all of them, it's the best because it's dramatically, it's got all the right tones. So anyway, I wanted to check out this more horror slant vibe. So let's talk about it. Have you seen this movie? It's kind of what I remember. It's been a long time. I probably haven't seen it since it came out. But I just felt like the pace of this film was a little off. Honestly, I think the movie with the lower budget, Deep Star 6, I liked a little better. I thought the pace was better. I thought the characters in both are just as good, really. But I thought the creature effects in Deep Star 6 was a little... they're very similar. But you saw more of the creature. I think you got to the creature a little bit quicker than you did with Leviathan. This was a slow burn getting to the creature and how it got there and all that stuff. But the cast was good. You know, like I said, you got Daniel Stern in here. You've got Peter Weller, Amanda Pays, Hector Elizondo. So a really good cast. But it just wasn't enough to really make this movie pop for me. I was just hoping for a little bit more. I was hoping maybe on a watch, because it's been so long since I've seen it, it would like be a little better than what I remembered. But unfortunately, it was not. Still okay. The 4K looked fantastic. It was a great looking movie. If you watch the behind the scenes stuff though, the guys that used to work for Stan Winston talk about how they weren't all that thrilled with this movie because Stan had accepted the job to do the creature effects and the underwater suits, and they didn't have all the time and the money to do them all great. So they were all frustrated with how it all turned out, and it kind of shows in the movie, unfortunately. So it's a very interesting behind the scenes, how they just kind of like rag on it a little bit. The best bonus feature is Ernie Hudson. If you want to see his reaction about what happens to his character at the end, it's a very funny bonus feature with Ernie Hudson. He was done dirty, y'all. That's all I'm going to say. But there you go. So if you've seen this movie, let me know what you think. If it holds up to you, if it's better than what I'm saying for you, that's great. Let me know in the comments. But for me, I'm going to have to give Leviathan on Letterboxd 2.5 stars.